take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got jets coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know.
Are you living in downtown?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I'm down 14 minutes already.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
He gone.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Oh, no.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Broncos' 8-yard
to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw again is Wilson. The quick slant caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Down and 1.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the extra.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
About the game, there's just no skill gap.
The 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Do you have any draft picks?
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Patriots 14. Broncos nothing.
That's good.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
There'll be a lot of dudes coming calling for
Fielded
trades.
a couple yards into the end zone.
No.
And he'll be dropped at the
What if somebody offers you like 3 first rounds?
Out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
Sometimes it's worth it.
21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start the next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it for a loss.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I know in the past he was the
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And right side, Henry's got it.
Oh, come on.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the
That's
first.
my fault. I'm sitting there trying to hit stick him with the cornerback. And Derrick Henry.
As a result, the drive continues.
Denver.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Henry.
Not good. Not
And
good.
taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Broncos.
This is Henry.
Fuck.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick, his 4th touchdown
It's good because I'm a hardwired.
And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
Yeah.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't know. Probably in Florida with the Quinta Inn out there. Out in Tampa.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down and 4, Wilson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
That also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And caught by Thomas for a New England touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Rosas good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
Dave is
should
a
have opted
bitch.
for the
Hopefully
touchdown.
he's listening to this shit, and he knows he's a bitch. Dave, if you know you're a bitch, message me.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But
why didn't you give me that
last
safety?
drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one.
Another
Doesn't
thing
matter
they
where
got to
you
work
start
on
with
with
the
this
football
game.
now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
At the 24-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Prescott from the gun.
Let's go. Mackenzie Alexander.
Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Fuck
yeah. Quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Fucking 4th-string cornerback. Okay, so what is that?
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. First down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Henry.
What the hell?
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
We were talking?
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This dude right here. What? This guy. Like,
I didn't say we were talking. I just said I'll talk to you guys later.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Huh? I was still in the party. I never left from earlier.
And he finds Cook.
Nah, I've been running all over town for the damn Shamrock Shake. I finally got my shake. I'll talk to you boys later. Heck yeah. Shut the fuck up. Go to McDonald's and try one. It's bomb. It's a men's vanilla ice cream shake. For St. Patrick's Day. Ladies.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's second down. Here's Prescott. Under pressure.
Oh,
and he
no.
will go down.
Oh, okay. I thought he was. That scared me. But that internet was, his internet, he said my opponent's internet was.
30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd and long.
Third and long for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught inside the 25.
Good
And he
pass.
takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
That'll be complete to Cook.
I don't want Cisco out
That'll leave
there.
them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Prescott yet again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Oh.
And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out
the sack. They'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
You always worry about those small receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Hunt, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up.
They stay on the ground again. It's
I'm not getting anywhere with the run with this guy.
Defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Leads to 3rd down and 14.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really starting to matter. They've got to make some moves.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they will touch him now, but not before he gets the first.
No way.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Prescott. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down, Denver.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
37-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. 1st down, Prescott. Flushed out right. Caught right side, Tate. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. To the air again, Prescott. This is caught. And
he's fucking forcing the shit out of the ball. Come on.
Made at the 3-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush just teeing off on your quarterback makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Number 27, Kareem Hunt.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Wilson. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
Damn, bro. His fucking defense is all over the
all
room.
afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow
No
them down.
way.
Free safety, Clinton Dix, the man to make the play there on the defensive side. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline. I think this one might just be over.
Golden Tate on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Prescott now.
Oh, fuck.
His throw incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On third down, it's Prescott. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And right side, Henry's got it. Unable to corral him, he fights through. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On play action, Prescott. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and goal, Denver.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. I don't think you got it, son. Here we go, 47. 52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. The They'll try and run it in with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Keeps the score, Patriots 35.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And I think the Broncos.
Oh my God.
So the onside kick
is
recovered.
God.
You know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 16. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how
I see you, Dave. I see you, Dave. I didn't even know. I did not notice the comments. I can look at comments on the right. That's crazy. We only had 9 rushing yards. That's bad.
Watching our team play this well, this is fun.
So for the Pats, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Gotta get more balls into my boy's hands.
So we just ran in the spot, and yeah, we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot, and then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Come like a